Life is a sacred gift, but so is the power to choose. In a world where life and autonomy collide, we must ask, can we defend both without sacrificing the other? True wisdom lies in navigating this delicate balance with compassion, conviction, and conscience. There are many sides of the debate, and no one sits on the fence. In a world where bodily autonomy has become a rallying cry, especially in the debates surrounding reproductive rights, a deeper question remains. Does autonomy over one's body allow for the choice of life or death? And if autonomy is so sacred, why did the global medical community remain silent on the issue during the pandemic when millions were forced into compliance? If bodily autonomy is truly a fundamental right, where was it then? And then there is the issue of religious freedom, and a good number of religions abhors abortion. Do Bible-believing Christians truly have a choice between life or choice? When faced with such clear divine instruction as this, I call heaven and earth as witnesses today against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both you and your descendants may live. But what about the woman whose life depends on the choice between saving her developing baby in the womb and saving her own life? Should a family be left to decide whether to save a baby, knowing that from every medical point of view, a life of suffering and endless care awaits because of the baby's defects? Great questions. Now let's get started with the debate. The debate surrounding pro-life and pro-choice is one of the most polarizing issues in contemporary society. It cuts across not only moral and ethical considerations, but also religious beliefs, political ideologies, and social structures. As we move through the 21st century, this debate has intensified, influenced by advances in science and medicine, shifting cultural norms, and evolving political landscapes. In this introduction, we will frame the conversation within a broader context, asking crucial questions. What does it mean to be pro-life or pro-choice? When does life begin? Is choice a fundamental human right, or does it encroach on the sanctity of life? These questions will guide us through the intricate layers of thought that this book seeks to unravel. The core conflict, sanctity of life versus autonomy of choice. At the heart of the pro-life and pro-choice divide is a fundamental question. Is life sacred? And if so, when does it begin? Pro-life advocates, often guided by religious and moral convictions, assert that life begins at conception and that every life, no matter how young, should be protected. In contrast, pro-choice supporters argue for bodily autonomy and the right of individuals, primarily women, to make decisions regarding their reproductive health, including whether or not to continue a pregnancy. While these opposing views may seem irreconcilable, they often stem from deeply held beliefs about freedom, responsibility, morality, and the purpose of life itself. This book, Life and Choice: Navigating the Pro-Life and Pro-Choice Debate in a Complex World, aims to explore these beliefs from multiple angles, from a biblical, social, cultural, global, and political standpoint, recognizing that the conversation is both personal and universal. A multidimensional approach. Throughout this book, we will take a holistic approach to examining the pro-life and pro-choice debate. Each chapter delves into a different perspective, providing a comprehensive view of how life and choice are perceived and treated across various contexts. 1. The biblical perspective: how religious scriptures, particularly from the Bible, influence pro-life arguments, and how freedom of will is interpreted within a theological framework. 2. The social fabric: how the debate impacts family dynamics, mental health, societal support systems, and gender roles. 3. Cultural perspectives: historical and contemporary views on abortion across different cultures, tracing how societies have evolved in their treatment of reproductive rights. 4. The liberal globalist perspective: the international push for reproductive rights as human rights, and how global trends influence national policies. 5. Political battles: how national governments shape abortion laws, examining key political movements and legal battles that have defined the pro-life, pro-choice landscape. 6. The science and medicine of life: insights into fetal development, medical ethics, and the viability debate, presenting the scientific and medical dimensions of life and choice. 7. Case studies, real-life stories of individuals from both pro-life and pro-choice perspectives, bringing personal experiences to the forefront. 8. Common ground, an exploration of whether reconciliation is possible between the two sides and how mutual respect and dialogue might be fostered. 9. The Creator's View, a theological reflection on the sanctity of life, considering how God, as the Creator, might view the taking of life and posing challenging moral questions for readers to ponder. This book invites readers to engage with some of the most profound questions on the pro-life and pro-choice debate of our time. Key ethical, spiritual, and societal questions. When does life begin, and who gets to decide? What role should religion play in shaping public policy? Does a woman's right to autonomy outweigh the potential life of a fetus? How do culture, race, and class affect access to reproductive rights? What does it mean to honor the sanctity of life while acknowledging free will? These questions are not easy to answer. Each chapter in this book will address a facet of this complex issue, inviting readers to consider perspectives they may not have encountered before. The journey ahead. By the end of this book, you may find your views challenged, deepened, or reaffirmed. It is not the aim of this book to push a single narrative, but to explore the dynamism and depth of the pro-life and pro-choice debate. Whether you are a person of faith, a political activist, a healthcare provider, or simply someone curious about the topic, this book offers a balanced, thorough, and thought-provoking examination of one of the most critical debates of our time. Let us embark on this journey, exploring the sacredness of life and the complexities of choice from every angle. Through understanding, dialogue, and critical reflection, we can navigate the tensions of this debate and perhaps find ways to move forward with respect and compassion. Once again, life is a sacred gift, but so is the power to choose. In a world where life and autonomy collide, we must ask, can we defend both without sacrificing the other? True wisdom lies in navigating this delicate balance with compassion, conviction, and conscience. Are you ready to engage in informed discussions? Life and Choice, navigating the pro-life and pro-choice debate in a complex world, offers you a unique perspective, and now is the time to understand this debate from every angle. Get your copy of Life and Choice today from O'Shazen's online store here, or the Amazon Kindle store. Let's keep the conversation going because these decisions impact us all. Links are available in the description of this video.